morning everyone, my name is Liza Adiao and I'm here to talk about what is mole conversion. What is mole conversion? The simplest type of manipulation using molar mass, a conversion factor, is a mole mass or conversion or its reverse, a mass mole conversion. In such a conversion, we use the molar mass of a substance as a conversion factor to convert mole units into mass units, or conversely, mass units into mole units.
Good evening everyone, I'm Ceejay Columbres. I'm reporting mole mass conversion. Example, 3 in 1 section, 6.2 automatic and molar message. Stated that the most of mole of US twice molar mass uranium source straightforward exercise those not required any normal mathematic treatment. Many questions concerning mass are not so straightforward, however, and required same mathematical manipulation. The simplest type of manipulation using molar mass as conversion factor and most conversion or is reserved mass mole conversion.
Good afternoon everyone. My name is Mark Anthony F. Javier and I discussing today the moles to grams formula. Mole is the standard unit of amount measurement. Substances react in simple rations of moles. But when you have to compare the amount of one substance to another by moles, you must convert into grams since balance do not provide readings in moles. You have 3 steps to convert moles value to grams. Number 1, calculate how many moles are mentioned in the questions. Number 2, find the molar mass of the substance. Number 3, multiply both the values. 1 mole consists of Avogadro number of atoms. If you know the quantity of mole, it can be converted into grams and vice versa. The formula for moles to grams is given by grams equals moles times atomic weight. Example number 1, calculate the mass in the grams of 3.6 moles of H2SO4 solution. Look for the atomic masses of hydrogen, sulfur, and oxygen. H is hydrogen equals 1.008. S is sulfur equals 32.06. O is oxygen equals 16. Therefore, the molecular mass of H2SO4 is 2. Close open parenthesis 1.008 plus 32.06 plus 4 close open parenthesis 18 equals 106.076. Hence 1 mole of H2SO4 weighs 106.076 grams. Since you need to find for 3.60 mole of H2SO4 equals 3.60 mole times 106.076 grams mole 381.87 grams of H2SO4. And I thank you.
Hi, my name is Rowena Fernandez. This is my last topic of mole mass conversion. Yung first neto is How can we get more product? Chemical manufacturing plants are always seeking to improve their process. One of the ways these improvements come about is through measuring the amount of material produced in the reaction. By knowing how much is made, the scientists and engineers can try different ways of getting more product at least cost. And second, conversion between mole and mass. The molar mass of any substances in the mass in grams of 1 mole of representative particles can be atom, molecule, or formula units of ionic compound. This relationship is frequently used in the laboratory. Suppose that for a certain experiment you need 3.00 moles of a calcium chloride. Since calcium chloride is a solid, it will be convenient to use a balance to measure the mass that is needed. The molar mass of calcium chloride is 110.98 grams of the conversion factor that can be used the based on the equality that 1 mole 110.98 grams calcium chloride dimensional analysis will allow you to calculate the mass of calcium chloride that you should measure. For my example, ito po siya. Sample problem, converting mole to mass. Chromium metal is used for decorative electroplating of a car bumper and other surfaces. Find the mass of 0.560 moles of chromium. Yung step 1 natin, list the known quantities and plan the problem. Yung known, ito po siya. Yung unknown naman po, ito naman po siya. One conversion factor will allow us to convert from the moles of chromium to mass. For my step 2, calculate, ito po siya. Step 3, think about your result. Since the desired amount was slightly more than 1/2 of a mole, the mass should be slightly more than 1/2 of a molar mass. The answer has their significant figure because of the 0.560 mole. A similar conversion factor utilizing molar mass can be used to convert from the mass of an substance to moles in the laboratory situation. You may perform a reaction and produce a certain amount of the product which can be mass. It will be often then be necessary to determine the number of mole of the product that was formed. The next problem illustrates this situation. Thank you.
In a general chemistry class, you usually end up having to perform a lot of conversation involving moles, whether you're converting from moles to grams, moles to volume, or moles to particles, atom, or molecules. Use this quick guide to remind you of how to each type of mole conversion. Converting from mass grams to moles. Divide your initial mass by the molar mass of compound as determined by the periodic table. Converting from moles to mass, grams. Multiply your initial mole value by the molar mass of the compound as determined by the periodic table. Converting from volume, liters to moles. Divide your initial volume by molar volume constant 22.4 liter. Converting from moles to volume, liters. Multiply your mole value from the molar volume constant 22.4 liter. Converting from particles, atoms, molecules, or formula units to moles. divide your particles by Avogadro's number. 6.02 times 10 raised to 23. Remember to use parentheses on your calculator. Last but not the least, converting from moles to particles, atom, molecules, or formula units. Multiply your mole value by Avogadro's number 6.02 times 10 raised to 23. Thank you.